Today, Precarious plays
Deus Ex, Human Revolution. It turns out there's a really quick switchback.
Yeah.
I assumed it was sort of a square. So I had to go back in the direction I came from. That was all optional.
So where are we headed now?
Down. Into the depths.
Into the belly of the beast.
I'm pretty sure that these are the same people that ran the hive.
Huh. These digs are a little less classy, and the hive was not that great to begin with.
I'm trying to get, I'm not kidding around. I was trying to see if that shape there is a person or not.
I think... Okay, I see. I see what you're having problems with.
Oh.
I love seeing you do a front flip to get between boxes. There are two people sitting there watching TV and a third guy walking around.
And another one maybe leaning up against a wall further around the corner.
Yeah.
Okay, I know why they can't do it. I know why they can't, because it's almost always too strong.
Mm-hmm.
Now, why aren't these interactive? That's peculiar.
Yeah.
I wish I had a knock.
Oh, yeah.
Just, it's almost always too good.
Oh. I was playing Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess spoilers for Spider-Man, but I was playing Spider-Man and it's fun. That's simple. But occasionally they let you play as other characters than Peter Parker. And the last part of it that I played that had you play as Mary Jane, she basically would put out little lures for guards, and then you would pull people over, and then she would call down a Spider-Man airstrike. It was so cool. It was so fun. It felt like a very good cooperative thing, even though I wasn't actually playing with someone, which is... It's hard to make me feel that way. It's hard to... Hi! Oh... Does he not see us because we're too short? You don't know anything. You haven't seen anything. Oh my god. What is this place?
I'm not gonna close the door because I'm worried it might draw more attention to me.
You're just gonna sit in the corner.
So what happened is I thought I would have enough energy to run in and knock him out. Mm-hmm. But I didn't, so then I had to fumble around with the stylus, but I got the bar in my mouth. The reason why he didn't see me is because I was stealth. I was under the cloak and field.
Okay. This place looks very unsanitary.
Yeah. Yeah, this is where they forcefully extract augments from people they kidnap.
That's terrifying, but why would they do that? Like, goodness. I mean, couldn't they be a little more neat? Like, this is disgusting. This is completely unsanitary. I would be terrified as a criminal to die not of violence, but of disease in this place. Ugh.
Yeah, it is a little silly because they have a couple mop buckets in the corner.
I mean, was it worse? Yeah, probably, but geez. Ew. Oh, wait a minute.
What?
Look at that trash can. Okay, no, it's not quite as funny as I thought. I thought it was a Sharps box, like a Sharps disposal box. And I'm like, that's pointless in this room.
I think it's a dark irony that it says we recycle.
It is a little dark.
Yeah,
Oh,
you can see.
No.
Yeah, they just pull them off of.
Yeah, never mind the horror of
bits.
repoing people's limbs. Ew, it's messy. And it's still wet.
And that just looks like
That's
a child.
just a body, yeah. Oh.
Or a very short person.
Can we leave?
That's sinister.
Remote detonated explosive what?
It's just remote detonated explosives.
Uh-uh.
But just why is that in the place where you attach body parts, you know?
Yeah, this is not...
Is that an insurance policy?
No.
Is that what happens if you default on a loan?
Maybe. This place is icky. I had a thought, but then we came in here. Oh. That was so nasty.
So here's the trouble. Mm-hmm. I know that there's a laser somewhere in here. And I want it. But I don't want to start a huge firefight over it if I can avoid it. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm pretty sure that's why they give you the laser ammo.
Yeah, why would they give you that if you didn't have anything to put it in?
Green. Who's green?
I don't know. Do you have to talk to somebody?
Oh, and that's where the mission marker is pointing me as well. Oh, I hope I'm not misremembering the location of the laser.
Is it something that you would want to look up?
Ooh, I might do that in between episodes.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think this does?
Oh, I remember what I was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And I can sum up quickly. In Spider-Man, when you are cooperating between Mary Jane and Peter Parker to work together, it makes me feel like I'm cooperating with someone, actually. Not... It's a good trick. And it was fun. I kind of wish that I could play with somebody and have them be the person doing cooperative stuff, but, you know,
But then you know it wouldn't work as well.
Yeah, it wouldn't. But it didn't, it was pretty cool. I really liked it. Especially because you could see Spider-Man, and then, like, you switch back to him really quickly at one point.
Mm-hmm.
So you do... Oh, what was the name of that game where you played as two children looking for their dad, and one of them was one stick and one of them was another stick on the controller?
Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons.
That, I got kind of the same feel. But, I mean, like, it wasn't the whole game, obviously, but it was a nice thing. It made the two characters feel, you know, important, valuable. Like, all of the sections in Spider-Man where they have you play as someone other than Spider-Man have been really... They've been really good. They haven't felt like, oh, this is a silly mini-game. You know? It doesn't feel trivial. It feels integrated and an important part of the story. And it lets you play as those other characters and feel what it's like to have to sneak around and not be Spider-Man, too.
It's
you know?
interesting that you say that, because I think that was pretty commonly a part that I feel sort of ambivalent towards it myself.
Uh-huh.
But I don't think that was a popular section of the game.
Well, of course not, because it's way more fun to swing around being Spider-Man and kicking people in the teeth. But that's not why I'm playing. You know, I'm playing because the story is interesting and...
The story's
fine. And also, I'm playing because Miles Morales is in it and he's my favorite. I am hoping that I get to switch and play as him more because he's a cool character.
But as Spider-Man, Miles Morales, Spider-Man.
Miter-Man.
Miter-Man.
Miter-Man?
No, that's not a real thing. No, I don't care about the computer. Oh, actually, Tong. Maybe I do care about this one.
But Miles Morales is cool, and I don't know. I like it. Also, it was nice having the two characters, like, that was the first time that the two characters have really cooperated like that. And I thought it was a cool mechanic. It was like calling in an airstrike from
Spider-Man.
From Spider-Man, yes, it was like that. But I mean, the Gears of War gun that lets you paint a target on somebody and then they get hit with an airstrike.
Orbital laser beam, you mean?
Yeah. It felt like that, but a little less violent. Pretty violent, but not less violent.
That's peculiar. I didn't even... How would that... What? How would you make that work? The augs in the body were mostly useless, but we did recover a cloaking device in near perfect condition. I wouldn't do a subdermal implant with it, but it would make a great handheld. From what I have been led to believe, the surface area is important to the glass shield cloaking device, anyway. Like, this is some Metal Gear cloaking device nonsense.
That's weird.
I don't know if you've heard, but it's all made out of existing technologies. I can't quite do the Colonel voice. Big guy. Big low guy voice, but it's also a little raspier than I can do without also just accidentally being Snake.